Class 10. Subject Science, Physics. Chapter 10. The Human Eye and the Colorful World. Topics to be learned in this video: refraction of light through a prism and dispersion of white light by a glass prism. Refraction of light through a prism. A triangular glass prism has two triangular bases and three rectangular lateral surfaces. These surfaces are inclined to each other. The angle between its two lateral faces is called the angle of the prism. Let us now do an activity to study the refraction of light through a triangular glass prism. Fix a white paper on a drawing board using drawing pins. Place a glass prism on it such that it rests on triangular base. Trace the outline of the prism. Draw a straight line PE inclined to one of the refracting surfaces AB. Fix two pins at points P and Q on the line PE. Look for the images of the pins through the other face AC. Fix two pins at points R and S such that these pins and the images of the pins at P and Q lie on the same straight line. Remove the pins and the glass prism. The line PE meets the boundary of the prism at point E. Similarly, join and produce the points R and S. Let these lines meet the boundary of the prism at E and F, respectively. Join E and F. Draw perpendiculars to the refracting surfaces AB and AC of the prism at points E and F, respectively. Mark the angle of incidence angle I, angle of refraction angle R and angle of emergence angle E. A light ray is entering from air to glass at the first surface AB. The light ray, on refraction, bends towards the normal. At the second surface AC, the light ray enters from glass to air. Hence it bends away from normal. Compare angle of incidence and angle of refraction at each refracting surface of the prism. The peculiar shape of the prism makes the emergent ray bend at an angle to the direction of the incident ray. This angle is called the angle of deviation, D. Dispersion of white light by a glass prism. When sunlight passes through a small hole, it gives a narrow beam of white light. Allow the light beam to fall on the face of a glass prism. The prism splits the incident white light into a band of 7 colors. They are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red with gear. The band of the colored beam is called its spectrum. The splitting of light into its component colors is called dispersion. Different colors of light bend in different angles with respect to the incident ray. The red light bends the least while the violet the most. Thus the rays of each color emerge along different paths and become distinct. Isaac Newton was the first to use a glass prism to obtain the solar spectrum. He tried to split the colors of the spectrum of white light further by using another similar prism. However, he did not get any more colors. He then placed a second identical prism in an inverted position with respect to the first prism. The colors of the spectrum passed through the second prism and emerged as a beam of white light from the other side of second prism. Thus Newton proposed the idea that the sunlight is made up of 7 colors. Any light that gives a spectrum like that of sunlight is referred to as white light. A rainbow is a natural spectrum. It is always formed in a direction opposite to the sun. The rainwater droplets in the atmosphere act like small prisms. They refract and disperse the incident sunlight, then reflect it internally. It again refracts when comes out of the raindrop. Due to dispersion and internal reflection, different colors reach the observer's eye. Rainbow can be also seen when look at the sky through a waterfall with the sun behind us. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe my channel.